Hi, good afternoon. My name is Joanna Nelson, and I'm with the New Mexico Economic Development Department. And you have tuned in to the very first session where we are taking our weekly resource wrap up and we are highlighting some of the things that we think are important that our businesses and communities are aware of and are able to take advantage of the opportunities that are in front of them to help with COVID relief or business and community development. And we recognize that everyone is busy. You have a lot going on, and if we can help by doing that and streaming to you via Facebook or YouTube or a podcast, that we want to explore that versus reading these weekly wrap ups in your email. So if you don't get these weekly wrap ups, we send these out every Monday. And each Monday you receive an email that looks like this this screenshot on your screen, and in it, you'll find numerous opportunities for grants, loan programs, for businesses, for communities and local governments, for nonprofits. As well, we highlight events and news articles that we want to create awareness and help you get the funding and the assistance you need to grow your business or support business and community development in your area. So you can go to edd.newmexico.gov. You can see that web address at the bottom of your screen, and you can scroll to the bottom and you can find where to sign up to get these weekly resource wrap ups. And this is our pilot session, and we will try to live stream every Monday to go over the highlights that we think are important. And I'm going to take a few minutes to do that and share with you the latest resource wrap up that went out last week on the 22nd. So, the most important thing that we want folks to recognize is that the Finance Authority Business Recovery Grant Program is coming to a close. The deadline is December 7th. So that is ticking away. The clock is ticking to apply for this. And we really encourage all business owners, if you have friends, if you have family that have a business, we want to encourage you to reach out. If you have questions, if you want to apply, you can go to the website nmfinance.com/recovery and get all the information that you need to apply. It's right there. So, want to encourage folks to do that. As you can see in each one of our wrap ups, we take a section to highlight the most current COVID-19 recovery opportunities. And one of the things that is new in our latest edition is this Department of Health put out a grant for communities to increase information and efforts around vaccination initiatives. So you can apply at the DOH website. And if you click any of these links, it'll take you directly to the site to apply. The deadline is December 10th. So if that is relevant to your community, please take the time to learn more about it. As well, there is a farm and food workers relief grant program that's available to tribal entities, to nonprofits who are already engaged in supporting farm workers and ag related grocery store workers who incurred expenses related to COVID-19. And so you can go to this link and find more information about this program and potentially help your clients and your networks if you are already working in this field. The deadline is February 8th. So, another thing that we highlight in the wrap up that you can see at the top of each edition is we spotlight upcoming webinars and events that are hosted by EDD. So last week, we took some time to present on our recently published statewide economic development plan called Empower and Collaborate, New Mexico's Economic Path Forward. And you might have missed it. No worries. You can click on this link and it will take you to the YouTube recording. You can watch it whenever you have time, or if you want to download the relevant documents, the plan, the analysis, the assessment, all the relevant information, you can go to eddstateplan.com and you can find all of the information there. Also, I know it's late in the day on November 29th, but I want to highlight that the deadline for applying for Fund It is today. We recognize because there was a blip in everyone's schedule with the Thanksgiving holiday that possibly we missed some applications. And so feel free to reach out to us if you need a day or two to apply and get your information together. Reach out and we can discuss. Fund It, of course, to remind everybody, is the platform that we bring together all of the funding agencies together, state, local, federal, nonprofit, to hear presentations from communities that have projects that are of public benefit that are related to economic or community development. And at those meetings, you have collaboration and feedback. And hopefully, you're seeing leveraging of different funding sources to find the funding that your project needs in order to be completed. And so I think the upcoming meeting is December 14th. And again, please reach out to us if you have questions, if you want to apply, take a few days to apply. Go for it. And then, as always, you can click this link also to go to New Mexico Main Street's program page. And there you will find numerous events happening all over the state related to Main Street areas. And they are always active and there's something always going on. So, an exciting place to stay tuned to. Here you can see we usually highlight something as well within the email. And this past week, we chose to spotlight the Fund It application coming up. And the next section under the business resources is this is where we take time to highlight opportunities for community development. And so this really looks at supporting tribal entities, supporting local governments, as well as nonprofits that are engaged in activities related to economic development and community development. So you can see we always put new in front of the current opportunities. One of the things I think to point out an exciting opportunity is the New Mexico Youth Conservation Corps has put out a grant for entities who hire and train youths to carry out projects on public lands and facilities. And so this grant will help pay for member wages, training, and supplies related to the project. So that deadline is coming up December 13th. We also have the Community Forest Program, and this will help communities acquire and conserve forests that provide public access, recreational opportunities, protect vital water supplies, wildlife habitat. So if your county, your city, your township, your tribal government, your nonprofit, if you're engaged in work that is related to the conservation of forests and supporting public access, this could be an opportunity for you. And as some of you might know, outdoor recreation department is located within economic development. And so we have a fantastic staff that is ready to assist you or connect you with additional assistance or answer any questions if you have any of them related to this program that could be of benefit for supporting outdoor recreation. And as you can see, some of these other opportunities that are listed are opportunities that we presented in the previous wrap up. And so we run those 1 week later. And after we run them for 2 weeks, then you can come down here to the In Case You Missed It section, and you can see for one more additional week any opportunities in these sectors that you might have missed. And you can have one additional chance to see them with their applicable deadline. And this is a way that you can help stay informed. And then we also take space to share upcoming webinars from our numerous partners and resource providers. Here you can see SBA has a webinar coming back to go over all the ways that they empower businesses to access capital. And then December 7th, they are focusing on how do you use their business resource partners. So that's the SBDCs, the Veteran Business Outreach Center, SCORE, the Women's Center, et cetera. And so these are great ways to be introduced to all the amazing work that the SBA does to support businesses in our state. And then you can see ongoing webinars that we host ourselves. So we host a monthly webinar series, and that's actually right here. You can see the last webinar that we hosted was the New Mexico Finance Authority went over their business recovery grant program. So if you have questions about that, you can go directly to our YouTube channel and you can access all of these previous webinars that you might have missed. And you can also figure out which ones are relevant to you and which ones are of value. And the same for our partners. So you can see whether it's from SCORE, SBDC, there is lots of training opportunity, lots of opportunity to learn and gain more information. And at the bottom of our wrap up, we also put a link to past newsletters. You can go to our website. If you're not subscribed, here's another chance to go to our website. I'm sharing it again, edd.newmexico.gov, where you can sign up to get these weekly resource wrap-ups. And again, I'm going to take one more second to mention the main thing that we want to get across this week is the Business Recovery Grant Program is coming to a close. You can get more information, apply at nmfinance.com/recovery. And if you have any questions about this program or any of the other opportunities that I mentioned today, please reach out to us and send an email, call us, and I'm going to actually try to put my email as a comment, and that's spelled like johanna.nelson@state.nm.us, and that'll hopefully show up in the comments there, and you can see that email listed and reach out anytime. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you'll tune in next Monday to hear the latest opportunities that are available to you to get assistance for your business or your community. Thank you so much. Take care.